Hey people, what's going on? It's Bud Kelly and this is Be Judged. And what I want to talk to y'all about is judging people based on the what I want to talk about is judging people based on the car they drive, right? It's an unfortunate thing, but your car says a lot about you. People making a judgment before you even get out the car. They see it first sight, boom, they already made a judgment. So you better come out being nice or whatever, But just know that. So what I want to talk about is, let's say, look at this car right here, right? Big old car with some rims on it. It's green. It's clean, right? But here's the thing. Okay, you, especially if you're a black dude. If you're a black dude, you look like a drug dealer. I'm just gonna call it what it is. Police are gonna pull you over and they gonna know what you do. You better hope you work 40 hours a week, cause you going to jail. And if you're a white guy, you just look like a hip hoppity white guy who wears like a white T-shirt, that's like 4X. You screw a couple black girls here and there. You listen to hip hop music, be at all the ghetto spots and stuff. Whatever. That's cool, but you're gonna get judged pretty. Here's the thing: this car right here, if you're not at a car show, there's really no reason to be driving this car around if you don't want the police to pay attention to you. They're gonna pay attention to you because typically drug dealers drive these type of cars. But if you're at a car show and you pull this out, cool. They're gonna be like, oh, or if it's parked somewhere, they're gonna be like, oh, that's clean. But if you driving it, nah, you gonna get messed with. Just believe that. Now look at this beauty. Look at this pickup truck right here. This is actually a favorite type of car or truck of mine. But here's the thing with this pickup truck. Police ain't gonna mess with you. Because guess what? Most of the police, their dads got this. Or they got one. So they're like, oh yeah, that's a brother. He has a truck like me, No matter you're black, white, woman, whatever. This represents you. This is an indication that you have a job. And you have a job that's, you pretty much have a good job, pretty much. You're not gonna be just working some burger flipping, freaking mop floor cleaning, countertop dusting job and have this truck. That's just not gonna happen. Typically, people who have these trucks have good jobs and decent to good credit. So you won't have nothing to worry about with this truck. The only thing you have to worry about is, sitting higher than everybody and maybe running somebody over. Now, here's another car. I love this car too. I don't know why, but I love this car. The Toyota Prius. I was always told that gay guys drive this car, And gay guys do drive this car. A lot of women, a lot of beta males drive this car. And I don't consider myself to be a beta male. I just love to drive weird looking cars. Because at first I hated the Prius. I'm like, the Prius stinks. It looks ugly. It looks stupid. And whoever drives it is a pansy little whining son of a B word. But here's the thing. Police, they are not. I sat in the Prius before. And the way it drives smooth. You know what? The cool thing about these is these cars were ahead of their time. They had like TV screens in 05. But everyone's going to judge you like. No one's gonna judge you really bad. I mean, if there's someone that hates the car, then they're gonna be like, oh, that car sucks. But you're not gonna get into too much trouble actually driving this car. Like, let's say you have a job interview, you pull up in this car, they're gonna be like, oh, this guy is completely harmless. Everything is good. Life is amazing. And even if you pull up in the hood, no one's gonna care. Here's the thing too. Oh, I ain't think about this. You pull up with this in the hood, as opposed to the car with the big rims. No one's thinking about breaking into this car. No one's thinking about stealing this car because they don't want to get caught driving this car. This is good if you're like a white girl typically drives this, like gay guy, black guy with glasses, white guy with glasses. He works in, accounts receivable, but this is not a bad vehicle, really. You'll be safe. You'll be safe in the Prius. All right. Oh man, I think everybody knows somebody who has one or who's been there. We call these buckets or raggedy smaggedy or whatever. Look, this car right here, look, wherever you pull up at, just park around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on today. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of miss seeing cars like this. I really do. We actually have one in our backyard. We have two cars now because a bucket was our main car. Now we got an extra car, so thank goodness. So we're gonna get another car to filter the other one out. But this is what I've noticed about these cars right here. You don't really see buckets like that no more. Think about it. Think about when you driving around, you walking around. You don't see raggedy cars like that no more. Everybody got a decent to nice car. Have you noticed that? And then I don't know. It's just something about raggedy cars I actually kind of miss seeing. You know. But yeah, this is and then now here's the thing. Because of that, now you're going to be judged even more harder because all your friends are going to have decent. Like, look at that black car on the side of it. That car is decent. You could pull up to pretty much anywhere in that car. That's cool. You ain't going to get looked at too crazy, you know. But this bucket right here, people going to look at you crazy. And typically, no one's really driving raggedy cars anymore, which kind of sucks. You know, I kind of miss that. But I don't know. I guess you can fake it. You can fake it better. I don't know. But I miss the old buckets. So that's the bucket. Oh, look at this smoke gas guzzling piece of work here. Now I don't know about y'all, man, but when I see a truck like this, I just think white supremacists. I'm not gonna lie. This truck is just this truck just says I don't like women, I don't like no minorities, I shoot my gun on the weekends, and I am super duper conservative. I don't want to hear anybody else and what they gotta say. But you see, you don't see too many of these though. Not in the city, but in the country, or you see them, they yee-hawing out there. You know, so you beware of these trucks because typically the people who driving these are strapped, and they are legally strapped. And I'm not gonna say I'm gonna say about a quarter of them are mentally ill. But they have access to guns and they have jobs and dirt bikes and all that crap. So you be careful of these people right here. Don't mess with them. Just stay away from them. Stay far away from them. The freaking G6 Pontiac. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's gonna sound messed up, but I noticed a lot of baby mamas drive this car. This is like a baby mama. This is like, girl gets with guy. They be together, and then the child's born. He's a father for like a year and a half. They get into it. They break up. Everything's cool while they broken up. He finds a new girl. She don't like that, so she puts him on child support. And then she drives around in this. She works at at the stamp factory or at the lower level in the office. She's incredibly bitchy. But that's a typical person I see driving this car. You see dudes driving it. You have like the wannabe gangsters who like lean their seat all the way to the back. So when you see them from the side driving, they look like they sit in the passenger side. So you kind of think this car is a Tesla, but it's really not a Tesla. It's just a dude leaning his seat all the way back because he think it's cool. I don't even know how he do it because I think it's amazing because he can see the road. And when I think about white people, the white people that I see driving these are like middle-aged white women. Middle-aged white women driving these cars, or douchey young 18-year-old kids. That's what I noticed. So baby mama, middle-aged white woman, wannabe gangster dude who leans in the back, and douchey white kid drives this car. But here's the thing, it's not a bad car. But personally, I wouldn't drive it because also this car is kind of a police magnet too. I know there's a couple of drug dealers driving this car too. All right, so this car right here, I notice typically like Mexicans or Asians just drive this car, and they have like the girlfriend in the passenger side who thinks she's a girlfriend, but she really not. She's just the screw for the night or for the weekend, or he just want to show it off, just to let his nuts hang a little bit, until he's tired of her, and then he gets rid of her, and then she's 37 years old, not hot, has no skills, and then she runs into a dude who can whip her into shape that she wouldn't have went for back in the day, or she ends up with a good guy. It makes him go through all the loops and hoops of her boundaries that she didn't have when she was 27. But yeah, these cars are cool. I typically look at these people, they dicks, they wear their pants cuffed all the fucking time. You never really see the socks. They wear like a fitted t-shirt. And it's sad I said it because I actually wear those type of clothes, but it is what it is. I'm just calling it as I think I see it. If you think I'm wrong, please imply. But typically these people too, they know how to fix on cars too. So they buy the parts, like you see this big old bumper, they buy that, they buy the spoiler, they kind of have a boy that can paint it for them. They know what they doing with cars. So I recommend, if you see one of these guys though, he's a little douchey, but if you need some car work, he could probably hook you up, or he probably knows somebody that can get you together. So, yeah. I know you hadn't seen this. And look even in the picture. You see your mom right there driving that Sun Gun. This is the soccer mom van of today. This is the cooler version of a soccer mom van. You see, it's a soccer mom van without the van-y look. It has a trucky look. Honestly, I'm tired of seeing these cars. I'm effing tired of seeing these freaking cars. But you know what? They are very comfortable to sit in. They are very roomy, and that is why so many moms got them. So typically, I bet you're going to see moms driving this. Typically moms. Typically white married moms are going to drive this truck right here for their children. It's a comfortable ride, and I don't want one. I'm tired of seeing them, but I understand. Not a bad car. All right, here's our last one, guys. This is a Dodge. I forgot what this. I think it's a Challenger, a Charger. I don't know. It's one of them freaking cars. But see, this car right here is very versatile because depending on who's driving it, that would determine what kind of car it is generally as perceived by people unconsciously. So if we got black hip hop guy, we're going to go drug dealer, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we're going to go drug dealer. And even if he ain't a drug dealer, he's an honest working man with a job and stuff. Because what I'm trying to do is show you how people are going to judge you. At least in my experience or what I've been seeing and talking to people and listening. You're a black guy, you're gonna get the drug dealer stamp and you're gonna get pulled over. Because they usually pulling people over in these cars anyways. They're like, no, it's another one. Let me get this quota off. White guy, you're a white guy. You're like, I want to say, you don't wear baggy clothes. You have a beard down at one of those higher end restaurants in the downtown, whatever. You wear extra gel in your hair so it stands tall, so the girls will like it. You like a lot of black t-shirts, you almost have a bad boy type, a clean cut bad boy type look. If you're a white guy and you're into speed and you're into faster cars, even though this is not a faster car, you're into that type of stuff, but you just drive this because it's cool. And you do look like a douchebag in this car, but I just want you to know how you're perceived. So this car is very versatile. Even older guys drive this car. And with that older guy, you go, oh, who's that? Oh, older guy. Okay, no problem. I ain't gonna pay attention to him. He didn't put in his work. He didn't did his life, But this car is very versatile. I think it's a good car. I want to say around 2012, 11. Everyone had one, so that's probably was the worst time to get one. But now it's starting to sway in a different direction, so you're okay. You can get back to driving this car, people. So I just wanted to just do that little quick video to talk to you about how people judge you by your car. You got to think about it. You're going to a job interview. Remember, just think about it. They are watching you. Even if you don't think they are watching you, they are watching you when you pull up to their building and they are looking out their window and they are talking amongst each other. Remember, people are pieces of garbage. Everybody has a piece of garbage in them, no matter how good they try to be. So with that being said, yeah.